Here's the thing, okay, I found this, I went to my chain of command, I went to my Secretary of State's office, you know what I asked for? I asked them to fix it, okay?
Well, I will look at what you got here and we'll see what we're doing.
Yeah, you'd have thought I was out for punning. Okay, this one is the state code for qualification, okay? This is to fill a vacancy, okay? This is who it covers, judges of limited jurisdiction. Okay, what is this one? I'll have you the rest of it. Okay. Okay, this is the one that says if you ain't legally elected and filled out that process, this, you can't hold office. And this is 6-1-8. This is where your county clerk has to send a certified list of all elected and qualified, okay, people of your county to Secretary of State's office. Yes. Okay, and yeah, you better throw that one in there, because this is the one that requires everybody to do it.
Okay, well, I'll make a copy of everything. What I'll do is review everything
and this one
see what we can. You're throwing a lot of stuff at me here.
Right,
we usually deal with criminal law, so.
I understand. And this year says they can't run for office no more.
Okay, well, I'll make a copy of all those.
Okay.
I'll be right back, all right?
Okay. Let me back my glasses.
Donnie, explain to the people what's going on here.
Okay, here's what we're saying, okay? None of these judges can be legal because their oaths were illegal. They were invalid to hold office. They couldn't even be put on the certified list from the county clerk's office because they weren't legally elected and qualified. Just because you're holding office, was elected to office, don't mean you get to hold it. Here's what you must do. This is 85-8. You must, one, you must take and subscribe an oath. You must take it, you must have a witness, you must sign it, you must have a notary, put her seal on it, and you must take it to the proper places to have it filed when you're done. Okay? Now you have a legal document, but you can't hold office yet. If you are a city personnel, you must take that oath to the city clerk, have it filed, recorded, and preserved, but you can't hold office yet. You must send a certified copy of that to the county clerk's office to be filed and recorded. Okay? Now, what we're saying is, these judges, none of them could have been on that county list because they had flaws in their oath, which means that they were put on a certified list illegally. They were never legal to hold office to begin with, had no authority to try any cases, and have violated their own oaths, along with other crimes.
We just blew this out of the water. 60 judges not have legal oath or legal standings to hold office in the state of West Virginia.
They had no legal standing to try any case, anywhere. They didn't even have the authority to be a judge.
Wow.
And this, my pattern that I'm seeing so far has been holding 100% true through your cities, through all the counties I've done, through all the state, right down to your governor. Your governor's not legal, your attorney general's not legal, your treasurer's not legal, none of them are legal. From the cities, the counties, to the states, they all violated that oath process. I found one oath that is possibly legal, okay, in Ritchie County, of a magistrate, but her oath can't be legal either because the person that swore her in was illegal. We have not had a legal judge in Harrison County in 16 years.
Holy moly.
And we won't have a legal judge in 16 and until 2032. That is totally unacceptable, and that's why I'm here.
And we're here breaking the news with you, sir. So I love the fact that we're getting all this on recording. This is,
Well, we're about to get to the chicken kill part.
yeah.
There's that back.
Okay, thanks, sir.
So what I'll do, I'll review all that and maybe send it down to our legal team in Charleston. But now let's get to the kidnapping part of this.
Okay, let's get to it.
All right.
Okay, they're all.
So you're saying.
I found a pattern. Okay, that disqualifies judges because of the violation of the oath.
Is it not taking the oath in that code that you gave me?
Let me explain to you, let me lay it down to you and show it to you, okay? Now, you have 2 election times, okay? I don't mean to stand up over you, I wasn't trying to,
No, you're fine.
just trying to see better. But here's the thing, you have two times there's elections for public officials. You have a primary, second week of May.
Mm-hmm.
You have a general, first week of November. Okay,
Yep,
there is a
I'm
20-day requirement for, that you must complete 8-5-8, the qualification process, within 20 days. That 20-day period does not have anything to do with the word municipality in there, which actually means incorporated or under local government. What it has to do with, and the reason it's required that way, is because every county clerk, within 30 days of the election, okay, must send a certified list of all elected and qualified to the county clerk's office. To the Secretary of State's office.
Let me catch you
From the
up
county
here,
clerk's
'cause I'm writing this down. Every county clerk must send
Within 30
certified.
days, certified list of all elected
30.
and qualified. But anytime I'm going too fast with you, sir, just.
No, I'm just
slow
trying
down.
to, I want the, kind of the gist of what you're saying so I can look into everything. Must certified list of elected officials.
Of elected and certified. Qualified. They gotta be elected and qualified under 6-1-8.
6-1-8.
Right. So that 20 days has nothing to do with municipality, it has to do with the county clerk, has to send that certified list within
Are
30
you
days.
saying they're not doing this? Is that what you're?
What I'm saying is these judges, being their mistakes in their oath, where anytime your oath is not legal, okay, you are invalid to hold office, period.
So do you believe certain people's oaths are not legal?
He's
I
got
don't
paper
believe it, I
proof.
know it. Right here's 60 of them, sir. If you'd like to take a look at them, I'll explain to you how they work.
Okay.
Okay, now, those, I've got them broke down into counties, most of them. I just pulled out one of them. What you'll find is I've stapled them.
Well, I tell you what, why don't you pull out Harrison?
Okay,
Harrison would be the one I would look at.
Okay,
And if you wanna.
can I use your desk for just a
Sure.
second? I got them all in here. Okay, let me see here. Yes, sir. In Harrison County, we have 10 judges. Now, what's those 10 judges? We have 3 circuit court judges. Okay, we got 3 family court judges, and we have 4 magistrates.
Okay.
Okay. Now, let me explain the oath process to you there once you get a chance to look at the report.
Okay.
Okay, this is how you check an oath to tell it's legal, whether it's my county, your county, anywhere in the state. They're all the same. These are public records,
Mm-hmm.
okay? These records are supposed to be open to the public for their inspection at any time the courthouse is open. Basically from 9 to 5. Give or take.
Business hours, right?
Business hours, yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay, so why are you saying these are
Okay, here's why.
not legal?
Okay, now, let's just take one. Okay, this is Judge Bedell. Mr. Bedell has been a judge in our county for 32 years.
Okay.
Okay, now mine goes back 2 terms, 16 years.
Mhm.
I've only certified 10 years back. Okay, so I do not have the other 2 oaths from Mr. Bedell. I have 2. They're all the same. Okay, and this is very easy to fix, and I'll even show you how to fix it when we're done.
Okay.
Okay,
What you got here?
here's, take these 2 off. Okay, this is a certified document.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is the last final thing that you have to do once you're elected. This is how you get your paycheck. You ain't got one?
Yeah, I understand that.
You don't get paid.
So what
Well,
are,
you have to take a note too, you know what I'm saying.
so what are you saying? is
Here's
wrong?
what I'm saying. First, okay, Judge Bedell was elected on May the 10th,
Okay,
2016. Okay, now, and make sure that this is the 2016 oath.
okay,
Okay, May the 10th. So his dates here and here, okay, for when he swore in and the county clerk's date of recording should have been May, on or before May 30th. Okay,
so
now
you're saying 30 days, right, or is it 20? What'd you
20
say?
days.
20 days.
you have 20 days if you're elected. But if
Okay,
you're
so what's
appointed
the
to fill
deal
a
on that?
vacancy under 6-5 to 7, okay, because both of them reference that, you only have 10 days if you're appointed to a vacancy,
Okay,
okay, to do the same process. Here's why these oaths are illegal, and all of them are illegal. Okay, it's the swearing in parties that are causing all these to be done illegally.
okay. So
Okay.
who's the swearing, what's going on with the swearing in parties?
Okay, let me explain it to you. If, let's just take, this one here is going, this man was elected at a May election.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now, the swearing in parties, this guy would have had his 20 days is May 30th,
Okay,
okay? They don't even want to take the oath until the first day of June. That's when the swearing in parties is. Okay, they're already illegal before they even take in the swearing in party. And then they're another week to 2 weeks turning their paperwork into the county clerk. So all their dates are out everywhere. As you can see, this one's even way out. He never even bothered to take the oath until the 26th day of December in 2016. He's months and months and months out. And this one is the same. The recorded date will always be after the taken in date.
okay,
Okay? This is why they're all legal. To make state officials, the United States, legal. Here's what we need to do. Instead of, if you're elected in May, okay, instead of putting your swearing in party, because depending on the day exactly, okay, generally by the first day of June, you're already out of the date, or you're so close to it. Let's just take last year, for example. Make it easy for yourself. Last year, our election was on May the 12th.
okay,
Okay, so our 20 days would have been up on June the 2nd. Okay, now, you never took the oath until the 1st. You have to have it recorded. If you didn't take it straight to the county clerk, they'd have it filed and recorded,
mm-hmm.
which they didn't.
Now, you're saying all these were done like that?
They're either one of two ways. They're either illegal because of the May election or the November election.
Okay,
But they're all illegal because of dates.
okay,
What does that mean? That means that you have no authority, you never had authority, you could never be made legal, and you can't hold office period behind it.
okay,
Okay, you can't even be bonded. So any cases that are filed against these judges that they lose, the money will come out of their own pockets.
okay. Well, I'll tell you what, Mr. Myers, let me make copies of these two, and then I'll look into everything and talk to who I can talk to. And I honestly, at this point, I don't know if you're right or wrong, or, I don't know enough about it to make a decision like that, but.
Hey, I wouldn't say
Yeah,
at your point, I wouldn't say they're guilty either.
yeah, and I'm not saying one way or the other, I gotta look
Right.
into it,
Right.
like anything
There's got to
else,
be an
but
investigation done, that's why we're here.
let me make copies, and then,
Do you want all of them, or you just want Harrison County?
let's just start with Harrison County for
Here's
now,
what I'm
since you
willing
got
to
a
do.
bunch there.
Yeah, here's what I'm willing to do, so we're on the same page, okay?
Mhm.
Any paperwork they want, I'll bring to them.
Okay,
If-
and if I need multiple
And
counties,
if there's any doubt in your mind whether I pick these particular counties out because they're illegal, you pick a county, I'll go pull the paperwork.
okay,
I'll show you this pattern holds statewide.
okay,
I'm not doing this, here's why I'm doing this. One, okay, they violated the sanctity of a trial. We were supposed to have a safe, I wrote down what they said about a trial. Here's a put. Let me put my glasses back on. I have my glasses, I'm blinded. Okay, we are supposed to have a safe, fair, honest, impartial, legal trial.
mhm,
Okay, we were never given any of those. Okay, the second reason I'm here, okay, with the pattern I'm seeing, that the last group of judges that was elected at the 24. All their oaths are illegal because of this issue.
okay,
So we cannot even have the possibility of, in Harrison County, to have a legal judge until 2032. We've already had 16 years of them. So we're gonna add another 6 years on top of the 16.
Okay.
Okay, now, in case you are wondering, this goes back way farther than that. I am three oaths away from proving that we ain't had a judge in Harrison County in the past 32 years. I'm not doing this for money. I asked them to fix it. I did my part. That paperwork you have in your hand, I filed with the Secretary of State's office. I filed it with my sheriff. Okay? Here's what I'm asking for. I'm asking for legal judges. If they're going to take a child, then you've got to be legal. If you're taking a child, you can't even be a judge at all. Okay? But you're trying that case and taking people's children. Okay? That is kidnapping. Okay? That's what we're here to prove to you.
Okay. Well, let me make copies of these and I'll look into it and get back to you guys.
Okay? How about I give you a number? Okay?
Number for what?
My phone number.
Okay, sure. And you're Don Myers?
Don Myers.
All right, Don. What's a good phone number for you?
304-476-6991. This validates every case. Yeah, this null voids every case that judge ever tried.
Okay.
For all those years he's been illegal. And guess who's responsible for the damage?
Who's that?
State claims that those judges are state judges under government control. They say CPS is under government control. Well, if they own them, they're responsible.
Well, let me make copies of everything. I'll let you guys out in the lobby and then I'll bring the copies out and then I'll look into everything.
Well,
I'll
can I bring up my part in this?
Bring up his
Okay.
child.
Yeah, my part in this is my children were,
Just make these.
yeah, you take both of these?
And you go right over here then.
Yeah. My part in this is Lori B. Jackson was the judge on my case here recently last year, and she's still overtopped my case. She's unconstitutionally withholding my children from me, making me have to jump through hoops and everything. My ex-wife recently beat my daughter and had my kids taken away. Well,
Is that something that's being investigated already?
They already dropped all charges against her and gave her my kids back, which it should be illegal.
Okay.
She beat my daughter, not only beat my daughter, but molested my kids. And they gave them right back to her. They dropped all charges and gave them right back to her. Lori Jackson is making me jump through hoops. I only get 1 day a month to visit with my children, and she's not a legal judge to make such claim because her oath of office is illegal. So I want to know, like, how do I go about getting her in trouble for kidnapping my children? Because that's what she did. I don't get to see my kids. I don't get custody of my kids. And I have to have supervised visitation when I've never been criminally charged with anything. I've never been criminally charged with anything. I've never been allowed to face my accuser. And I've never violated anything against my children. But for some reason, my ex-wife goes into court with a lawyer and he objects to my evidence. She throws all my evidence out, don't even look at my pay stubs, and puts me on child support to my ex-wife. And I can't have my kids, I can't see my kids but 1 day a month, and she ain't even a legal judge.
So I think
So I'm
from
I
listening
wanna
to
make
both
a
of you,
complaint.
yeah, I think we're gonna have to look at this first. Because, unless if we can prove she's not a legal judge or something, that would be one thing.
Like you have the proof in your hand that'll prove
Yeah,
it.
that's what I'm gonna look into.
Okay.
I think until then, you have to take,
Yeah,
legal action.
Yeah, but I wanna know,
for your
like,
stuff.
well, I can't get a legal judge in Harrison County though. Even if I go ask for a different judge, there isn't a legal judge here in Harrison County.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm not.
So
But are we-
I'm gonna have to brush up on this law. Like I said, we usually don't deal with this kind of stuff. So let me brush up on what you gave me here, and then I can reach out to you.
Okay,
I would
give me
say
my
until
number, too.
something's proven here, then
Yeah, well, I'll give you my
as
number
far as-
too.
That's why we brought it
What's
to
your
you.
name?
Jeremy Jones.
That's why we brought it to you for investigation, sir.
Yeah.
Yep, absolutely.
Because
I'm
the
not
facts-
here to
the
be
facts
mean
back
to you
what we're
guys or
saying.
anything.
No, I mean, you guys are
love you guys
respectful.
and
That's why I'm
respect
trying to be
what you're
respectful to
doing.
you guys.
I respect you guys and what
And
you're doing, but my
Like I said, I'm not prepared to make a decision on whether, you know, what you're
And-
saying is right or wrong, but
And-
what I do believe is you guys believe it.
Yeah,
Now,
well, and
whether,
my
you know-
number is 681.
Well, if, I believe it, well, yeah, I believe it enough.
9588.
I believe that's fact enough, sir. Okay,
And even
I was willing to put my life in danger and that of my family to bring it to your attention.
yeah, well, I appreciate that, and I'll,
Well,
let me make some copies. If you guys wanna go out in the lobby, I'll
Okay.
make you copies and then get all this back to you. And
Okay.
I'll look into it, maybe possibly even push it up further than me if someone else needs to look into it, but we'll see what we can do, okay? Hopefully
all
we
right.
can come
Thank
to-
you for your time. I
decision.
appreciate it. God bless
Thank
you.
you, sir.
If you are right, that's one thing. If
Yep.
you're not right, at least hopefully
Well,
I can tell you
if
what
we-
legal
if-
precedent that.
If we are right, sir, okay, there's no case that's been tried in this county for 16 years that was legal. Every case. It don't matter. They weren't given a fair trial. So who had the authority to say this was right, that was wrong? Nobody. The judge didn't have that authority.
Well,
All
like I said,
we're asking for is for them to straighten it out.
okay.
If I'm gonna be tried for, in a courtroom, I ought to walk in there knowing my judge's legal.
Yep.
That's what we're asking for, legal judges in this county. If you're gonna take a child, do it legally.
Yeah.
Don't kidnap and kill.
Well,
We're not
I mean,
allowed.
I think everyone wants stuff done legally, so we'll look into it and see if anything is with it being illegal and see what's going on with these oaths and see what, you know,
Okay?
exactly. I'll have to look at the code and see what we need to get, where we need to go from here.
Well, sir, I wanna
All right.
thank you for your
Yeah,
time.
I
Yeah,
appreciate
thank you
guys
for your
being
time. God
respectful.
bless you. I appreciate
And I
that.
want to thank you for your respect. We don't generally get that. We generally get called with fools and idiots and crazy.
Well, I just wanna look into it. I mean, like I said, you
I
guys
want
kinda
you to know I
surprised me this
appreciate
morning,
it.
so
I want you to
look
know I
into the code
appreciate it. Thank you,
sections
sir.
and
God bless you and keep you safe ever.
God
And
bless
your
you.
family too, brother.
Yep, I
Because
appreciate
here's the
it.
thing, child traffickers aren't gonna stop stealing children. They've already affected 1/3 of the families in this state. Who's the next 1/3 they're gonna steal children from?
Well, let me make some copies of this and then I'll get you guys out of here. okay?
All right.
Okay,
Thank you,
thanks,
sir.
Yep, no problem.
As you can see, business properly and respectfully and accordingly.
If you make the copies, then we'll.
I appreciate it, sir.
Yep, no problem.
Yeah, we appreciate you.
Yeah, I don't mind listening. That's what, you know, that's
This
how
is
we
not about money.
get somewhere.
This is about our children for us. Okay? If you're gonna come and take something, at least do it under the legal law. That's all we're asking.
And we'll make sure, you know, it is legal, so. So I'll just have to look at everything you presented to me and try to figure it out, okay?
But I will
Thank
wait
you.
for copies and we're out of
Yep,
here, brother.
all right, thank
Thank
you.
you, sir. I wanna say one more thing.
Go right ahead.
Every case, under every judge, for the last 16 years in Harrison County has been illegal. There is gonna be no legal judges that can try anybody until 2032. If you have a case under any of these judges, it's time for you to step forward. I can file the paperwork and I can call them out. But without you standing up and voting and standing behind us, they're just gonna kill us.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I'm willing to walk into their guns. I'm dying anyway.
I'm willing to die on this hill with you, brother.
It's better to die fighting than throwing up your own guts.
Absolutely. So as you can see, guys, we're handling business the proper way, being respectful, trying to do it the right way. We presented our evidence to the state troopers here at the Bridgeport, West Virginia State Trooper's Office. So let's see what happens from here. We're fighting like hell to figure out what we can do and how we can prevent this from continuing to go on. So you all have a great day. God bless you. Thank you for your time.
God bless you all.
Yes. Thank you for watching our live stream and everything. Have a great day.
All right, here's our paperwork. Yep, and I'll look into everything and see what we can figure out. You know, I know